Hey, storytellers, you've built your world. Great. But here's the real question. Does your world actually mean something to the characters who exist within it? Today, we're breaking down the E and the C method effect. And this is where everything starts to click. But before we dive in, make sure you download the worksheet in the description so you can understand how the impact the systems in your world have on your story and your characters. Effect is the role your systems play in your characters' lives. It's not just world building, it's world interacting. It's what turns your backdrop into a driving force in your script. The biggest mistake I see writers make is thinking the world exists separately from their character arcs. But the truth is, your world must affect and reflect your characters. If your story takes place in a dystopian society, but your characters act like they're living in modern day Ohio, then we have a problem. So let's unpack this. Ask yourself some core questions. One, how does your protagonist feel about the world? Do they love it, want to change it, escape it? Do they feel trapped by societal expectations or protected by them? A protagonist raised in a repressive religious town might fear stepping out of line, but also long to break free. That inner conflict becomes your character arc. Number two, how do your characters interact with the world they live in? Are they resisting or conforming? Have they found a way to manipulate the system, or are they being crushed by it? Do they avoid certain areas, hide aspects of themselves, speak a certain way in public but think differently in private? These choices are how affect shows up in scenes. Number three, does the world create obstacles or opportunities? Think about how terrain might isolate or expose your characters. Customs might create shame or pride. A law or tradition might force a decision they're not ready to make. If your world doesn't create tension, your story won't either. Four, how do your characters influence their surroundings? Does your protagonist inspire others? Do they unintentionally disrupt the balance of power? Are they shaping the world as much as it is shaping them? This is where theme and plot align. If the world suppresses women and your lead character finds her voice, it's not just an arc, it's a challenge to the entire system. So let's take a quick look at an example. Imagine a teenage girl in a remote patriarchal village where education is only offered to boys. That's the system. The effect is that she feels resentment towards her father, writes secretly in the margins of her brother's books, dreams of escaping, but fears what that might mean for not only herself, but her family. Now you have a setting that creates conflict, a system that defines relationships, a character arc that is impossible without the world that your character lives in. That is effect in action. Now, pro tip, this isn't just about your main character. You can and should ask these questions of your entire core cast. But if you're just starting out, focus on your protagonists. They are the lens which we feel the story. Now, if you're not sure how your world connects to your character's journey, book one of our sessions to get unstuck and start seeing those connections. We can do a quick strategy call, or I can help you map out a full personalized C plan focused on how your world shapes your characters and how your characters shape your story. Hit the link in the description, hit like and subscribe, and stay tuned. Next, we're diving into atmosphere and how to bring your story to life emotionally. Keep writing, storytellers. Your world matters, but only if it matters to your characters. See you in the next one.